will kick it away first. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning on the Jets. He's loose. The 30. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Making side adjustments here. Williams looking for a man. Wide open downfield. At the 45 on his way. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He rifles one deep down the middle.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Keeps it on the bootleg. The sure hands. It's Jackson. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Backed up now, here's second and long. Sends it back in motion. Lopez wants to fire. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown Ducks! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on 1st down. The safe ball on the wide receiver screen. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. He might want another play. Williams will pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
He's looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A low line drive and not his best work. He'll field the punt and take it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Gonna take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Williams looking for a man. Grab near the marker. It's McCray. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Defense might bring the house here. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking for room, it's White. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lopez to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. All kinds of room to the right. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Ducks! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run it from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Lopez wants to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Into the end zone he goes. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Man, it's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Powers through the defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. See if they can put together a drive starting from their own 20. Off play action on 1st down. Dances away. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Williams will pass. Fires to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Makes the grab, defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a cheap-shot field goal of where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw again. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff.
Going the other way, and he's got room. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He'll throw it. Finds his tight end. Jumped on top of the pile.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll run it from the gun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Lopez to pass. Quick strike complete. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Going right to work up top. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got it. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
Throws to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Let's get that touch.
Quarterback running on the draw. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier.
Touchdown, Oregon! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his own 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive starting from their own 26. Lopez wants to fire. Here comes the heat. A strike downfield. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. The give to the tailback. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Off to the races. Wide open space. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Right down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Keeps it on the draw. Shows him the stiff arm. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. Let's send the tight end in motion. Lopez to pass. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds.
The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll go to the ground. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up. Maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hands it off on the counter. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. The offense changing the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the defense got it.
And that is a backbreaker for the offense because you're driving right now to win this football game, but instead you turn it over, and there's enough time on the clock now for the opponent to march the field and win this game.
Lopez wants to fire. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They're rushing to the line, already in position for the potential game winner. Got to spike it and stop the clock. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Cowboys in the hurry up. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the fourth quarter. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving. The throw. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. It's complete.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
To the edge, it's Taylor. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now.
And at this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Touchdown, Ducks! And they grab the lead here in overtime.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he made the extra point without problem. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Lopez to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 3rd and goal, desperately trying to get it in and keep hope alive. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Cowboys! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball 2nd, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball 2nd.
Here in the 2nd overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Pittman. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. And it's another 1st and 10 play. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Lopez wants to fire. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime. They got the touchdown. Now in the 2nd overtime, you have to go for 2. He's looking to pass.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's a right ball. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And they responded with a score of their own.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass. The poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Williams looking for a man. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. They want to throw it. Bring in the heat. They are denied. The 2-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw?
Up on things from here for David Pollack.